Hola. Oh, insomnia is something bad. Excuse me, I hate insomnia. It's a terrible thing. So I'm going to sit and chat with you guys and see if anybody's interested in having a chat. May be numerous people in the UK or Australia or other parts of the world that are just, well, they're awake. 6 hours, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That'll be 10 o'clock in the morning over there. Those are going to be a bunch of people that don't work. But it's 4:20 a.m. and I woke up at 3, and I've been trying to lay back down and I can't do it. I put some wood in my fire. It's minus 6 degrees Celsius outside. We've got a huge bunch of snow coming down again. Seems like every 3-4 days we get another like 20 centimeters of snow. Christ almighty. Hey, what's going on, Crow? What's happening? It's only 4:20 in the morning. You gotta help me, man. This weather is kicking my ass. It's not my problem. Well, of course, it's never your problem with this parlay. Now. Have you done yourself a bad turn? Did you make a wrong bet? You did. You bet against your own self, didn't you? Man, don't bet, man. Don't bet on nothing. You're only betting against yourself, bro. Like, I've never been a gambler. Not one time in my entire life have I ever been a gambler. It's just not worth it. It really ain't. And yes, it's 4:30 in the morning, and yes, I am drinking beer, so don't even ask. I'm currently missing in action. I thought these program baseball games were going to hit, but yes, of course it did. Yes, it is Gandalf. I've already had ultrasound MRIs. But listen, I am not here to tell people how to dictate, or I'm not here to dictate how people should live their lives. I'm just saying I will be eating canned spam and tuna this month. Oh God, look, the comments are coming so fast I can't even read them. Hold on, we need to smoke a good weed. Tiny Mighty Taylor. If you got a lump of coal for Christmas, at least you won't be cold. Just stop fucking betting, man. Give it up. Give it up with the bets. We already talked about this before. Except somebody gave him dried cow patties. Here, eat your shit with that. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh. Oh my God. It's not worth it, man. Like, honest to fucking God, it's not worth it. And I'm telling you straight to your face. It's just not worth it. Hamburger. Yeah, if you can afford it. It's fucking $7 a pound in Canada right now. I don't know. I might have been. I could be. I could about to be. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't know. Tawny Mike Taylor. I have no idea. I don't even know who you're talking about. Who is G.G. Allen? I'll have to look that one up later. Fucking fuck me. Oh, it's, you know what I'm telling you? It's 4:30 in the morning. I've got a nasty case of insomnia. So I'm just hanging out, and I thought, hey, let's turn on the live stream and see if anybody's kicking around. Oh, I just screwed this guy. I don't know about that, man. Listen, I'm not that much worried about it, because look, the guy comes in, he says some weird shit. He hasn't really disrespected me. He's got his own opinion. He's totally entitled to it. Hey, man, what's up, Mr. Skog? He's totally entitled to his own opinion. I'm not, I am not the person that, lops people off at the head. What the hell am I doing on here? I got insomnia. It's like freaking 25 minutes after 4 in the morning. Well, here, my clock is fast. I set my clocks fast so I'm never late. So it's actually 20 minutes after 4 in the morning, but my clock says it's 25 minutes after 4. So, Mr. Skog, thank you. Thanks, bro. What is Trump's fit? Corn on the knob. Oh, come on, guys. Can we not get political? I don't smoke weed, man. Ontario in the building. Ontario in the house. Yeah, now somebody's calling me Gump. Smoke a joint and go to bed. I don't smoke weed, man. I haven't smoked weed since 1992. Give me a break. Fuck. I'm old. I'm decrepit. I'm falling down. It's terrible. Well, I got my beer. It really isn't tonight. It's really the morning, but I'm always drinking my Carling. So you guys call it what you want. No, I'm not getting a fucking haircut. Listen, you should be banned, Dirk Diggler. Holy fuck. He's probably got his dick shoved up his own ass. Tell me to get a haircut, you fucking fall down. Fucking Dirk Diggler. Seems to me, in that movie, he didn't make out very well. Ah, 1966. Yeah, okay. I can relate to that. Good old morning beer. No, actually, I woke up at about, I don't know, maybe 10 after 3, went to the bathroom, put some wood in the fire, and then I came and tried to lay back down, and I went, fuck, this is not working out. It's just not working out. Why are you worried about me? Or are you worried about someone else? Don't worry about me. I'm fine. Oh, right up until the moment that I no longer exist, I will laugh. Okay, I want you to describe what talking funny is to you. What does that mean? Thanks. This guy says, look, your handle is not savory. I mean, I understand what moist snatches are good for, but I seem like a real genuine guy, he says. I'm sub. Thank you. I appreciate that for subbing to me. Well, nobody really needs to do all that. Look, there's no Patreon here. There's no, buy me a coffee. There's none of that. Fucking none of it. Like that place that's north of us, none of it. I am Irish. I'm so fucking Irish. It's coming at me, arse, buddy. Irish and Newfie. I got a feeling there's a bit of it in there somewhere. Oh, there's some in there. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, no. Oh, man. Like, look, I've been saying this every time I come on here. If you can't freaking laugh at yourself, if you can't laugh at the things that are going on around you, somebody wants, oh, well, it's a question and answer sticker. Do you like sweet or salty snacks? He's mostly salty. I'm not a real sweet eating person. Yeah, I'm not interested in sweets. Occasionally, I'll skog. Yeah. No, I don't know, man. I have a little fun every now and again, and I like to share that with people. And the people I know that are close to me, they they laugh as much as I do. I mean, honestly, you get used to being hanging out with people that are just like positive about everything, right? No matter what goes on, you gotta be that way. And if you're not that way, you may you may have a problem. You may need to like examine your existence. I don't know. I'll remind people occasionally. So, well, good, good. It's important to remind people. I like your stream because well. The idea is Zeppelin or well, actually both. But I now this is fun. Okay, so I'm gonna try and iterate on this in a more extensive level. I really like Ozzy's songwriting, and I thoroughly enjoyed Ozzy with Randy Rhoads, and I did get to see them once. Um, Back in the day, long, long time ago. No, I do not trade Pokemon on YouTube. I never played Pokemon in my life. I saw Ozzy Osbourne with Randy Rhoads once, and then Randy died because of that ridiculous plane crash. But Led Zeppelin, I had a lot of respect for because of their wide variety, of the way their approach was very much different than a lot of bands. You know, so you go from Black Dog to No Quarter, and you tell me how different that is, because I'm telling you, here it is. There we go. Are you the expert? No, I'm not the expert Pokemon guy. Come on, man. Really? Yeah, John Bonham was a great drummer. He was fantastic. Bonzo. I'm going through a divorce, so I'm here beer. Okay, well, first mistake, getting married. Well, maybe the wife was. No, I'm not in England, man. I'm in Canada. The first mistake might have been drinking beer, and the wife might not have got the kids. The old timer, give us a crazy story time. Oh, and I'm not really an old timer, dude. Come on, give me a friggin' break. I sound vaccinated. What in the absolute name of the motherfucker? No! You have an English accent? Yes, I do have an English accent. Randy is not yet, man. No, well, I'm old enough. Like, you know what? You know what they say? You're old enough to know better and young enough to do it again. Yeah, that's me. Oh! Okay. So Monday morning, are you James May's dad? No, I am not James May's dad. Now that's almost a compliment. No, I'm not close to the North Pole. Have you ever tried? No, I've never tried crack. Are you fucking insane? I stream maybe 2, 3 times a month, maybe. Whenever I get the idea, I might want to like say something to someone or talk to people. No, I don't do fucking meth. Like, oh, crack isn't bad. Well, depending on whether it's the crack of your ass or the crack of my wife's ass, well, I'll take it under advisement. How's that sound? Fuck me. Oh, dude, come on. No, no shrooms, no acid, no none of that. No, come on, guys. Like seriously? Oh my god, that's not the 80s no more. That's not the 80s no more. Get over yourself. This is Look, all you have to do is remember that it's okay to be yourself. Want to trade it? What the fuck was that? I'm not sure what the SRDXXF. What in the hell was that? I got through a minor pentatonic scale on Good for you, man. Absolutely awesome. No, I was not alive before America was born. I was born in 67, so get over yourself. None of these people were in the. I know they weren't. Nobody gives a shit about what old man Randy does. Nobody fucking cares. Nobody cares. It doesn't matter how slow you are. You know what matters? Did you feel good about what you did? If you felt good about what you did and how you did it, that's what matters. You should know you're a Grandmaster card trader. Listen, if I told you that I had 5 Charizards, would that work for you? Would you like to buy a Charizard? I have 5 of them. He's sicking people. Yeah, man, I did. I grew up in the most family around the most amazing people I've ever seen in my entire. This is the reason why I am the way I am. Somebody. This sounded. Yeah. Oh shit, Randy's 5 Charizards. That's opening a can of worms. Yeah, I do. I have 5 of them. You want to buy one? They're about $10,000 each. Actually, I have one hologram. So, like, get over yourself. Get the whiskey out and behave like a backyard country guy. Oh. You mean like I live in the Appalachians? I think not. We're not going out. We're not singing into the freaking weed eater. And no, that's not happening. No, I never watched Trailer Park Boys. Well, actually, I did. I watched it long enough to realize that it was so fucking stupid that I never wanted to watch it again. Uh-oh. Boom. You're not having English. See, you do not have an English accent. You are clearly American or somewhere from one of our colonies. I think not, mate. Are you going? No, I'm not going to the Montreal Pokemon Con. Look at these fucking guys, man. Ever watch? No, I haven't watched Shoresy. It's Scottish, Irish. It's no Scot. It's crap. Oh, the only thing you're gonna find at the end of the rainbow is a little nasty leprechaun with a shotgun. Have you ever seen? No, I've never seen a Sasquatch. No, I swear to God. Everybody knows the bubbles. Yeah, that's right. They do. Everybody knows the person. Just like that. They do. No, I don't play golf. You know what golf is? Golf is a beautiful walk interrupted by an ignorant white ball. It doesn't matter listen, it doesn't matter what's funny. You know what matters? It matters that people are having a good time. It doesn't matter if you find something funny. It matters if you find something amusing. If you're actually laughing, then everything that I'm doing is 100% worthwhile. So I used to love fishing until they instituted a fishing license, and then I told them to rub coarse salt in their creases and fuck off, because I wasn't going to pay to be able to fucking fish. Hey, in Scottish, I'm having a great time. Oh, it's great, great. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great, great day for a motor car race. Jackie Stupid here. There's nothing quite like the feeling of being overtaken at high speeds in their new Ford product. Oh, fuck. I hope I did that right. It's fucking near perfect. Oh, shit. Holy fuck, man. Look, I got nothing else to do. I got to say something. Or sometimes I record myself. Sometimes I'll turn on the camera and I'll just film myself. And at some point down the road, my family's going to find this and go, holy shit, that guy's fucking nuts. I hope they do. I hope they freaking do. I hope at some point when I'm long gone, somebody's like freaking posting this shit and making themselves laugh. Like, come on. Oh, here we go with the mocklemizing again. Good God, man. Oh, I don't care whether you remember me or not, man. I don't care. Somebody will. It's not a big deal. My grandma used to put a kernel of corn on a straight. we used to like take like a loaf, like or a slice of bread, and so Mama always had a can of raw bacon fat sitting on the counter. And what we do is we take the can, like the soup can, it was a soup can full of bacon fat, and we put it on the burner on the stove. We turn it on until it was like all liquefied, and we take the freaking whole slice of bread and we like crumple it up and jam it into the bacon fat. And once that was all saturated, we stick it into a Ziploc bag, and we'd head down to the creek with our fishing poles. And of course, here in Canada, we're allowed to use treble hooks. I know some places you're not allowed to use treble hooks, but we jam the freaking bacon soaked bread on the end and we go fishing for like carp and shit. And like the carp here are like 40, 45, 50 pounds, man. And they will fight you for an hour. It takes a long time to wear them out. It really does. It takes a long time to friggin' wear those fuckers out, and they are tough. And I never even ate one. I just wanted to fight with them. I wanted them on the end of the line so I could have some fun. And you'd sit there for like 30 minutes, 45 minutes, an hour trying to get these fuckers to get. You couldn't win. They'd take the line, they'd eat the bait, the line would break, they'd run under a log. They do some friggin' weird shit. Like, very rarely, I think maybe in the entire time I fished looking for carp, probably the better part of 10 years, from the time I was about 12 until the time I was 22 and got caught by the Ministry of Natural Resources for fishing without a license. I might have caught 3 carp, and I never caught one that was less than 30 pounds. It's pronounced out, not out. Okay. Here we go. Now we're going to critique my accent. Okay, perfect. Yes, I fish for walleyes and lake trout and friggin' muskie and sturgeon and frickin' pike. I fish for everything, man. I don't care about Andy. I don't give a fuck about him. I never want to hear his fucking voice again or see his face again. So no, the answer is no. Shing pretty without a license seems pretty familiar. Well, yeah, it depends on whether or not you're taking anything out of the life. Andy, what? The Stoic. What happened to you and Andy? I'll tell you what happened. He ripped me off for money. And then he friggin' slandered me and attempted to make me look bad in his community. So I discarded him as fast as the fucking day is long. And I will not fucking entertain another 10 seconds of worrying about what he does or where he's going. Yes, I play cribbage and backgammon and chess and checkers. All those games, we play them all. What do you think of it? Oh, God, please. I'm not even going to dignify that with an answer. Gangnam Style. Oppa Gangnam Style. No, actually, I didn't miss it because myself and my wife were watching it. And I asked her if she wanted me to go on there, and she said, "What are you going to do?" I said, "I'm going to have a party." And she said, "No, you're not in my house." I said, "Okay," so I didn't bother. But then later on, yes, I get that quite often, whether or not I'm Lemmy's brother. I didn't miss Windsor's live stream. I saw a large portion of it. And then after I was sleeping on the couch, apparently my wife watched a whole bunch more of it. She said not much, but enough to realize she understood the reason why it would have been drunken debauchery. You made an entire nation proud of you. No, I didn't. Look, man, nobody is fucking proud of me. Yeah, I've heard that before. Yeah. Look, it's welcome back. Welcome back. The dreams were your ticket out, but didn't do welcome back. The same old place that you laughed about. No. Give me $290, please. No. Just fucking no. What the hell kind of a request is that? How about you give me $290? We'll call it good. Zan trolling. He probably just wanted a shout out. That's all he wanted. Just wanted a shout out. Oh, Christ. What is it? It's going on 10 to 5. I'll tell you what, I'm giving you guys till 5:30. He's going to send it to his starving children in Somalia. Oh, man. What the fuck? So I went with my wife on Saturday. You said you can. No, didn't say anything. I never said a fucking word, man. Those kids got. I went thrifting with my wife on Saturday. We always go to the thrifty stores. Like people like doing that. I actually kind of have fun doing it. I mean, it's just you wind up filling your house up full of shit you don't need. But I'm a collector of Coleman things, right? Coleman lanterns and cook stoves and such. Hang on here. I'm going to show you what I found. Should be interesting. Haven't done nothing with it yet, but I have to tell you the story about this. So this is what is this, a 5130 or yeah, it's a 5130-700. But the cool thing about it is So here's a lantern. This is like a feather, man. There's nothing to it. Like it's like nothing. And of course, you screw this right. This bit here screws onto one of those green cylinders. You know, you screw it on there, and but it was kind of funny because here we are, and we're in the store, and this was in a completely different place in the store than the lantern was. And this is actually, it actually belongs together, right? So this is the way it gets stored. Like, you know, here's the storage. Minus the cylinder, it's like, and I found, and you know what I paid for this? A fucking $1.50. This thing was made probably 1990, 1991. What does the glass say? Okay, so it was made in 93. Sorry. January, February, March, April of 1993. No, I paid $1.50, man. $1.50, right? So, and I got I got some mantles for it, right? You know the little white bags that you see on those old lanterns. I got some of the real good ones. Here we go. It's a no. There's no such thing as a propane lantern that is a luxury lantern. Okay, it's just, propane lanterns are a secondary consideration. White gas lanterns are the ones that we like. They're the collector's pieces. But you never know. That could change. Anyways, I'm done talking about that stuff. I'm not going to subject you to my lame hobbies. I could take you downstairs and turn the ham radio on, and we could start talking on the ham radio for a while. But oh, somebody wants to give me $1,000. No, I'm not interested in your $1,000. I got enough of my own. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. We need merch stickers. I don't have any. I don't even know what I would call myself, to be honest with you, other than like late for dinner sometimes. How about you? I'll tell you what. I'll tell you what we'll do. Canadian, I knew you were from their colonies. Been there. Beautiful. Yeah, exactly. Be cool if you did. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh, look, there's Natty. Good morning. Good snowy morning. Exactly what it is. It's going to be snowing like all day. Natty homemaker. Anyways, somebody suggested that I get a sticker. Now I know where I can get those made, but I'm going to need some kind of a format or an idea about that because I have no idea. Like, you know, you leave that up to me, it's going to wind up looking terrible. I know. 2 days more. It's good. Oh. I got to work tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to send men climbing up on roofs tomorrow. Already the temperature is going to be uncomfortable, and with the amount of snow, getting in and out of places, depending on where we're going, could prove to be a problem too. So, a Santa sticker. That's actually pretty creative. Yeah, we'll call it the New Age Santa. New Age Santa Claus. Yeah. Honestly, your profile picture would be cool. just a picture of that New Age Santa. Oh fuck! Vikings say Viking. Oh. The problem is, I'll see you later, Larry. The problem is that it's so, you know what? Oh God, it's so easy to offend people. The entire world is just offended by a whole bunch of shit that doesn't matter. Long hair and black glasses like Terminator. Oh, I'll be back. Oh my god. All I do is laugh. It's all I've been doing for about the last 6 months is fucking laughing my ass off at everything I see because it's freaking funny. I'm offended by you being offended. See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Somebody's mad that I'm not mad, or somebody's mad that I am mad, or somebody's laughing when I'm laughing. I would rather see people laugh. I would much rather have people laugh. Everybody has to laugh, Natty. Everybody has to laugh. It is. It makes life worth living. I mean, I've been laughing most of my life. I just never realized how much fun it was to do it in front of people, and how it's like almost like infectious. Like you come on here, and I have a good laugh, and the next thing you know, there's 30 people on there going, "Oh my god, that guy's so funny," and they're having a party too. Uh-oh. Somebody's calling me a boomer. I'm not a boomer. I'm Gen X. Okay, let's get that correct right now. Acting man. Let's get that correct. I am Gen X. I am not a boomer. Good day. If you keep up with that, you're out of here. You learned the SpongeBob theme song. Who cares? Stop with this generation that okay. If it's no exits, stop. I'll stop now. You don't need to worry about it. Apparently the channel's not big enough for both of us. One of us gotta go. Oh crap. Well, you were right about one thing. There's a whole lot of crap involved. You never know what you're going to see. Back in the day, was people not decided, but Gen crap. No, that was Gen Y and Gen Z. The people that stared at their phones. They didn't talk to each other. They don't even know what social skills are. They've got no fucking idea, man. They never communicated with each other. They don't even know what a telephone is. You know what it is? That's what it is. Somebody says I'm James May's dad again. Fucking James May is probably older than I am, you dumbass. What the fuck? But it's funny because I love James May. I find James May interesting. Pre-sell. Okay. Stuart Tranter. James May's dad has a great sense of humor. I've never met James May's dad, but if you're insinuating that I'm James May's dad, James May's brother, oh, you never know. Couldn't possibly worry about it. What's my closest intersection? My closest intersection? Intersection to what? You mean to where I live? Tiny Mike Taylor. That's interesting. Like Drill Bit Taylor. That was a good movie. I had a little party watching that. What was your closest intersection? A question these kids will never understand. Intersection. You mean like at the point where my life changed? When I was like 14 years old and I realized that I could be a musician? And that when I realized at 14 years old, because I started playing guitar when I was 11. And after 3 years, I realized that there was something about music that could be shared with people around me because the respect that came from adults, first of all, was immediate. And I couldn't believe it. Like, here I got people that I had no idea that were going to be even interested in what I was doing, were like saying, holy, like, what? Like, how are you able to do that? Like, and so, uh, you're up early? No, I'm up early. I had insomnia. I was up at 4. I was up just a bit after 4, so I decided to have a beer, and I'm off today. All I have to do is answer some phone calls and probably remove another 20 fucking centimeters of snow because it's coming down out there like crazy. Um, but anyways, yeah. So intersection in my life. Somebody wants to know what my, but yeah, it was around age maybe 13, 14. And then because some adults noticed that I had a talent, they went out of their way to find me places to do what I did. And I met with members of the music community, Martha Hooples. I met with Rocky from Martha Hooples, and I met with a couple of people and spoke personally with them. And you love my role in Lord of the Rings. Yeah, thank you. I'm Dumbledore. Yeah, thank you. Um, over the years, I've met a great number of very prominent musicians that have offered inspiration and help along the way. Although nobody's ever really put me in contact with anybody that could have made me a lot of money, which I'm actually rather glad for because being a musician was something I did as a hobby and something that made me happy. But I never made a lot of money out of it. I mean, we made money, sure. Like, you know, you can go out and make 650 bucks a night, play a show, whatever, 400 bucks, 500 bucks. It just depends on where you play, right? But, people I know, friends, like friends of mine, my, my friend that I grew up with that went to the same high school as me, his name is Chris Jolke. Chris is currently one of the guitar players in Helix, you know? And we used to party at like Fritz, the drummer's house from Helix. And I've met Brian Vollmer personally a couple times. And like these are things that happened back when I was in high school, like right after high school. I bet you've had a motorbike. Yeah, I have a bunch of them. They're out in the garage. They're out there. Right. No, I wasn't in it for fucking groupies. Like, are you serious? I couldn't have look. I couldn't have cared less about the girls. The girls came later. Okay, like when I was young, when I was like 16, 17, 18. Sure, it was all about conquest and how much can you get laid and what brads are the best looking and everything. But that never really mattered to me. It just didn't. What? I got some pairs. I got a couple pairs of those. The vertical ones, I got some horizontal ones too. But the vertical ones are cool. The black and white ones, yeah. I have gray and black ones too. Ones that are gray and black. I have red ones. Red and gray. Actually, the red and gray ones I got matching jacket for too. It's hard to remember how great I did. Like seriously, and I'm not gonna. There's no way that I can take it away from her. My wife Lori dressed me for years. We've been together for 20, 21 years nearly, and she dressed me. She decided what I was gonna wear. She pointed me in the right direction, and if she didn't buy it for me, she told me where to buy it and how to get it, and I bought it for myself. And then she dressed me up, and she made me what I am. She made me look good. There's no taking away from a good woman. I'm telling you, you can't take away from a good woman. I love that girl. I've loved her my entire life. You guys have no idea about the story. I'm not even going to tell you that story. It could take friggin' hours for me to tell you that story. I met her. I met her when I was 19, and she didn't even friggin' see me. I was invisible, and I loved her then. And it took, I don't know, another maybe what, almost 20 years till I actually got into her life. And then once I was there, and then she realized who I was, and I got a feeling it's been that way ever since. Yes, thanks, Lori. Absolutely, thank you, Lori. Exactly. She is one of the best women I've ever met. She's my best friend. I couldn't imagine being without her, to be quite honest with you. I couldn't imagine it. She's a beautiful person. She's everything to me. She really is. You know, I don't even have any. I don't photographs that I could show you. Actually, I do, but actually here. This should strike a note. This was 2005, right after we met, and we're on our way to the Black Crows. Here we go to Ottawa. Her and I were going to the Black Crows. And I can't remember having any more of a good time in my life than I have hanging around with that woman. Oh, she's my partner, man. What do you want me to say? She's my life partner. There's nobody else. There's never going to be anybody else. It's never been. I mean, like I said before, like when you're young and you're like on some feral conquest to, pollute the world with your fucking genes or whatever. That is never really what I was looking for. I mean, sure, there's some shit along the way. You do stuff. But when I met her, I knew that was the end of that. I knew it was. Yep. It's totally true. I am. I mean, if I wasn't on my phone, I could probably show you some more pictures. But this is the one that I have, right? Here we are. Like I said, we're on our way to the Black Crows, and this would be 2005. And here we go, and I'm driving, and she's in the front seat, and her sister's in the back seat with her boyfriend, Ron. And we had quite the party. We did indeed. We had a party for sure. I know she was on a live once with me. Yes, she was. But that was only to defend something that somebody said, and the circumstances that surrounded her appearance on that live were not the best circumstances that I could have possibly asked for. I would like her to be like happy and jovial like I am most of the time. Just the idea, I would like her to believe that the idea behind coming on live is to enrich other people's lives rather than defend something that somebody said about you. All right, mate. Yeah, there's somebody from Australia. That's cool. Good morning. Because it's morning over there too. Well, it's actually probably nearly afternoon by now. Probably, what, 11 o'clock? It'd be 11 o'clock in Australia at this point, 11 a.m. My wife, 8 years at a second in the bush. Oh, my God. Oh, well, if you found that person at that moment and you're still with her, if you guys were both like having a party, then that's it's nighttime, mate. You could have been anywhere wrong, but okay, it's nighttime. It's friggin' 10 minutes of 5. You guys are ahead by like 6 hours from here, so right, or is it behind by 6 hours? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that would be like 11 o'clock at night then. 9 p.m. Okay. Yeah, so it is back when 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hours difference. All right. That stuff you all had to defend yourself. It is. Yeah, it's totally narcissistic. Like I I have a clear and concise view of the world around me and the people that are in my life, the people that I allow to be in my life. And it's not like I friggin' believe it's some kind of a privilege to be in my life. Let's get that straight, okay? There's nothing special about me. Other than the fact that I am not willing to accept engagement with people that are anything other than positive. If you have nothing positive to say, if all your interest is nothing but being negative and telling people about what wrong they've done and how bad they fucked up and what they need to change to for their lives to be better, you know what? No. I mean, there's a thing that I have, it's called a scrotum. I invite you to suck on it. Like Jesus Christ. Uh, did you no. No, I've never cheated on my wife, man. Are you fucking retarded? Look, if you genuinely care about someone and you love them, you're not going to do that, man. It's just not going to happen. Have we had an issue? Have we had our problems? Have we argued? Sure we have. What do you do in 20 years? You know? Is everything like bliss and friggin' like some factory engineered friggin' happiness? No, it's not. But you work it out and you get through it and you smile and you hug each other and you tell each other you love, I love you, and you give a kiss and then you move forward. God. No, I don't think so. No, it's not fucking Bud Light, you fucking loon. Does that look like Bud Light to you? You would question reality if that were the case. If what were the case? If what were the case, you would question reality. What are you talking about? What, that everything is like happy and blissful and like it's all that in a bag of chips? It's a flock and log. Carly, my darling. Oh my God. It's 10 after 5 in the morning. Look, I don't have to do anything today other than get up, remove snow, and answer phone calls. That's what I'm going to do today. I might even play amateur radio later or try and get my new lantern to go. We'll see. There's that about all that, right? If everything was happy and hunky, exactly. It can't be like, hey, e-balls. Pardon me. If everything was happy, nobody would have a reason to complain. And if we didn't have a reason to complain, this would be like fucking, what was that movie? Ed TV, or the one with Jim Carrey where they were filming his entire life and he didn't even know it. Like, this is it's bullshit, man. Man, we used to throw dynamite at scuba divers. Oh, we used to go dynamite fishing back when we could get the chemicals to make the freaking to make the M80s and shit. We used to go dynamite fishing all the time. Oh boy. The Truman Show. That was the name of the show. That's right. But we used to do it. We'd go, and you could, like, if you had like 3 or 4 grams of flash powder in a heavy tube that was like dipped in wax or whatever with, hard cardboard ends, and you lit it and threw it down the lake where you knew the fish were, they would go off. The fish would be stunned. Half a dozen fish would float up. You could just net them and go back to friggin' camp and start having lunch. It's freaking sad. It's any wonder you're not allowed to do it. It's cheating. It's totally cheating. You should no, nobody should do that. Or spelunking. What do you mean splunking? Spelunking is like climbing in caves, man. What the fuck is that? I'm not going cave diving. Yeah, it's messed up. Oh fuck. I had an argument. That's just fucking funny. I had an argument with a guy on the radio the other night, and he was really being rude. Like he was, and this is, on 40 meters you expect there's going to be some, on 7 megahertz like 7.1, 7.17, 7.2, 7.210. There's always going to be somebody, right? That's got an issue. And he is yapping and he was yammering on about this and this and this. And I said, listen, dude, I'm getting pretty tired of you. He says, well, what are you going to do about it? I said, I'm not going to do anything about it. I said, but I'll tell you what, why don't you go ask your wife what she's going to do about it? I mean, she's 4 foot fucking tall, but that's when she's laying flat on her back. Oh, God. More people started laughing. There were a bunch of people, and what it did was it completely deflected from the entire conversation, and everybody started focusing attention on Buddy because he had to come up with a retort that was better than the one that I did. And by the time he even decided what was going on, I was already gone. I'd shut the fucking radio off. I was finished listening to that crap. I could care less, man. Yep. Yeah, I know you love your wife. You love her because she's 4 foot tall, but that's when she's laying flat on her fucking back. So, whatever. Look at these people are fucking having a giggle. Everybody's laughing. Oh boy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be brash. I don't mean to be rude. I don't mean to use bad language. I never do. I just think it's interesting that there are people that believe that they can get away with being miserable their entire lives and fear no fear of reprisal. None. You know? I already know what means fucking poop scooper, so fuck you. I already know what it means in Hindi. Why don't you go check and see what it means in friggin' in the UK? Get that into you. Oh, I could tell some stories. I got so many fucking stories. It's not even funny. Oh God. My stepmom sent me a picture today of a bar um, that my dad used to take me to when I was about 10 years old. We used to live a long ways up north, near a town called Westport. Actually, we lived north of Westport. We lived up on the mountain. Foley Mountain was the name of the mountain, and we lived the fairways back up on the mountain. But Dad, and okay, like and in his defense, and I want you guys to understand this, okay? Hey, fellow, yes, I want you guys to understand this. In 1977, 1978, 1979, these were times in Canada that were very different from a legal perspective when it came to interactions with police in regards to alcohol. So let's understand this, okay? So, I mean, I know what people know now. I understand this. What people know now as the law being what it is. But Dad, and my dad's passed away. Rest his soul. I love you, Dad. Um, he died in 2021, by the way. So this would have been 78 or 79, maybe 77. I think it was 78. But I would have been in grade 5 because I was 10 years old, maybe grade 6, 11. But Dad would come to the hotel. It was called the Tweedsmuir Hotel. And Dad would go there in the afternoon after he got back from work. because he's well, I mean, he started the business that I own right now today in '77, so it was actually rather prosperous then, as much as it is right now after 40 odd years. Um, but he would go there and he would drink until it was time to pick my sister and I up from school, and he would come and pick us up, and we would go back to the hotel. He would bring us into the hotel. I would play pool, play billiards with the patrons. My sister would play cards with some of the ladies that were there hanging out with their husbands. And but my stepmother sent me a picture of my initials that were carved into the bar top. They're still there. I couldn't believe it. And it was either dad or dad started it and I finished it. Dad always carried a knife. He always carried a knife on him. But I don't know. I can't remember whether he did that or whether I did that, but it's in the bar deep now. I can't remember as a small boy being that vehement about digging into somebody else's property with a blade to leave my mark, but I may have done it. You never know. Back in the day, even at 11 years old, there was always somebody around that'd hand you a beer and tell you it was okay to have a drink. You don't know. Look at somebody's like actually trying to be sarcastic. A sleeper creeper story. Oh boy. You mean like some 70 or 80s slasher movie story? Um, Not really. I can tell you, I can, in the good old days, yeah. But we got stopped by the OPP, and Tammy and I are in the back. Of course, Dad's driving a Blazer, right? It's like a 70, 76, 77 Blazer. It was a two-tone, orange and white, 4x4 with a 350 automatic. Turbo 350 or Turbo 400. I can't remember. And I remember he put headers on it and he thought it was all impressive. I'm like, no. uh, Alone with a Bigfoot. Anything Bigfoot related would help. Well, I know it wasn't the Bigfoot, but I remember when where we lived, our house. I lived. My bedroom was right in the back of the house, and in the back of the house, right in behind where my bedroom was, where my bedroom window was the pen where we kept the chickens and the ducks and the geese, and that was their refuge from. They had a little building and then they had a run outside and so on. And I heard a bunch of ruckus one night, and I heard some grunting and some growling. Oh, oh, oh. This would have been probably 78 or 79 as well, right in that ballpark. I mean, we lived there until 80, and my parents got a divorce, and we had to move from there. And oh Christ, that was one of the worst moments of my life, actually. We went from living in paradise with 150 acres and planting farm land and raising chickens and goats and ducks and geese and having a pond and beavers and like eating frog legs and friggin' being able to traipse through the bush to living in the worst neighborhood in the city of Kingston I've ever seen, the North End, Rideau Heights, a place where when you grew up, at that time, if you didn't know how to fight, you stayed inside at nighttime. Needless to say, I went outside at night. Yeah, there's no fucking way I was going anywhere but outside. I did. I went outside. So you'll wonder why my attitude is the way it is and why. And it's got nothing to do with the way I look. I mean, I'd be the same if I had short hair. I'd be the same if I was fucking bald. I could care less. Uh, but yeah, I loved living in Westport. I loved it. Like, I mean, I learned more shit about the wilderness then, and about survival skills, and than I think at any other moment in my life. And I still, you go and you look it up. You go and you look it up, and you think to yourself, well, I already did that. I did that when I was fucking 11 years old. What, you guys think you're like doing, like you're making some, is this some accomplishment for you? Like I used to, mom and dad would come looking for me. Yeah, exactly. I have insomnia. Um, Mom and dad would come looking for me. I would take my pup tent and I would pack a couple of supplies, 5 slabs of bread, 2 or 3 rashers of bacon or whatever in the fuck I could find in the freezer, frozen food. And I would trek out into the back 40. I would find a campsite, build a fire. I'd have my gun with me. I had a 22. I knew I was going to go hunt for frogs' legs or we'll find a squirrel or a gopher. And that's what I was going to eat for the next friggin' 4 or 5 days. And after about 4 days, Dad, this is in the summertime, of course. It's summertime, right? We're not in school. After about 4 days, Dad would show up. He'd say, well, I was kind of wondering what you're doing out here. I'm like, I'm just having a little party on my own. He's like, are you all right? I'm like, yep. He says, well, your mom was worried, so I told her I'd come and look. He says, I knew you were going to. Yeah, there was a lot of bears around. As a matter of fact, when we were younger, when we first moved there, Dad told me that my sister and I, Tammy, were not allowed to go any more than 50 feet away from the house without having a shotgun. So when I was like 8 years old, 7 or 8 years old, I knew everything there was to know about firearms. I knew how to break them down. I knew how to clean them. I knew what the ammunition was. I knew what different calibers were. I knew what different types of powder were. In an early indoctrination, let's put it that way. Nature bears. Yeah. Nature bears. Yeah. And certainly not the ones you want to give a hug to. But anyways, I'm sorry. I don't mean to be back and forth. I'm just like, it's memories that you guys want to hear some stories. I got stories to tell you. So here I am. I'm camping. I'm out there for like 3 or 4 days. And finally, when it started to rain, of course, I had a fly. I had a 10 fly. And so that was on there. And then I just started thinking to myself, well, maybe I'd like to go back and see my sister. Because I love my sister. Tammy and I were like the best of friends when we were growing up. And she wouldn't have ventured all the way out there to find me unless she really looked at Dad and said, where's Randy? Can you tell me where he is so I can go and talk to him? It was just one of those things. Like, I don't know. I suppose I got it from the Boy Scouts because I was in the Scouts, or I was in the Cubs and then I was in the Scouts. And maybe that's where the whole lantern thing comes from. I don't know. You never know where ideas / ideology / feelings / respect comes. You just don't know where it comes from. I mean, take a look inside. Take a look at yourself. Think about these things. Why are you the way you are? Why do you think about the things you think about? What makes you tick? No, my sister's name is not Sarah. My sister's name is Tammy. Anyways, all I'm saying is if people offer them, you offer yourself an opportunity to look inward and you'll find out who you really are and you'll be able to express that. The problem is people live so fleeting, like your life. Our lives are not fleeting, man. They shouldn't be fleeting. You shouldn't have to forget everything you did yesterday so you can think about tomorrow. You should remember everything that you did yesterday so that you can live better tomorrow. Oh, I know. Yeah, the weather. Don't even remind me. We're supposed to get another freaking 20 centimeters, another 8 inches of snow. Oh, it's a good goddamn thing I don't have to work today. That's part of the reason why I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning. Well, it was 4 o'clock in the morning when I started the stream. How long has it been going for? Oh, it's in 10 minutes. Okay. So it's just about done, but I'm glad to see that there's a bunch of people here that are joining in. Are you prepared for the crypto? No, it's not. I'm not prepared for that. I'm not interested in it. My head is up, man. Knowledge play exactly. That I will agree with. Knowledge plus experience equals intelligence. But you don't, you know what? And the idea is that you don't actually tell people that you're intelligent. You let them decide for themselves. Wow, what an interesting concept. Oh fuck. It's so fucking funny, man. I've seen so many people will get on there and they'll talk about how fucking smart they are. Sure, you may be able to demonstrate a certain skill, and you're demonstrating that skill even in front of people. But that doesn't mean that your perception of the world is correct, nor does it mean that mine is either. Listen, I could care less about what other people think. I've had my own experiences. I'm interested in experiencing more of those things. My approach to life is very simple. Respect everyone around me. Try and have a laugh when I can. Try not to do it at other people's expense. And if you include those people, if you can include that where your laughter comes from, if you can include those people into that laughter, they have a good time too, just like you. Welcome to being a human being instead of an asshole. Oh boy. I'd like to listen. I don't want this to continue too much more. It's 5:30 already, and I appreciate everyone that joined in and everybody that made positive comments, particularly Stuart Tranter, Tiny Mike Taylor, Elias Taken. There's a whole bunch of people in here, man. Natty was here. There's a bunch of people that were in here. The Dunning-Kruger effect. Oh, now we're going to start talking about friggin' Schrodinger's cat. Okay. Are we going to go there? You worried about vaccinated? No, I'm not. Look, man, are you fucking serious? Give me a break. I'm not worried about the vaccinated shedding on me. Have a great night. Thanks, E-Balls, man. I appreciate it. And I appreciate everyone that was here. I'm actually going to shut the stream down. I'm actually going to try and go back. I did a couple beers. I'm going to try and go back to sleep. Probably wake up in an hour and a half, maybe go in the office and start doing calls. I'll see what the snowstorm brings. Apparently, it's not supposed to be over until tonight, Monday night, which means it's going to be rough for me to try and get in and out of here for Tuesday morning, which is when I go back to work. But Dirk Diggler, have a great day. Don't turn into a what? Is that an asshole? Don't turn into a snowman. And for a minute there, when I looked at it, because I wasn't close enough, it looked like somebody bending over. Oh my God, I'm fucked. Okay. All right, I'm out of here, guys. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Oh, man.